So much fear in the markets at the moment, guys, and everybody's asking time and time and time again in the comments, has the crypto market been cancelled this year? Has alt season been cancelled this year? Has Bitcoin topped out early? Was 110,000 the top for Bitcoin? And is it likely to pull back and continue into a new bear market? Are things different this year? We're going to look at different metrics, guys. And if you ask me, is Bitcoin bottomed out? Guys, Bitcoin hasn't bottomed out. There's so many metrics that we're going to look at today to show you why Bitcoin is about to pump and not dump. Okay, so one thing that you are going to get from me, one thing that you're going to get from this channel, guys, is pure honesty. Now, a bit about me. I've been in financial services for 20 years. What does that entail? Managing risk, managing portfolios, ensuring profitability, and ensuring all your eggs are not in one basket and risk is scaled accordingly, guys. I've implemented this into my trading. I've been trading for only 4 years now. Risk management is the key, and that's what I emphasize on this channel, guys. Diversification, a spread of risk. If you're in really high risk, then that low capital should be allocated to that really high risk. Because if it plays out, it doesn't matter whether you've got a low amount in there, that thing can still take off, guys. And I've got example time and time again in the Crypto Bullseye portfolio. So if you go onto the channel, and look at the crypto portfolio playlist. That's not it, that's just subscribers. If you look at the Bullseye portfolio playlist, you can see exactly how it's performing, where my buy zones are, what's in the portfolio, and how I've spreaded risk. Literally, it was $50, $50, $50, $50 at strong support, and that was my build phase. So after the downturn, after the crypto crash, after the capitulation, the Bullseye portfolio stood up because of that allocation of risk. So firstly, what I'm going to be doing differently on this channel, I'm going to be bringing in lots of experts, guys, and I have been working hard in the background to be doing this. So the first one, you can see that this is the Max Data app. The Max Data app is fundamentally an on-chain metric platform. So it's got technicals and it's got fundamentals. It's got on-chain built into it. So that's the one good thing. And as far as this is concerned, you see that Bitcoin's a 37% buy opportunity. You can see that 42% are buying at the moment. You can see that the tokenomics at 94% in circulation. So this is a good thing to look at, guys, because if you're looking at something like Solana, Ethereum, any of the other high-risk altcoins, find out how many tokens are in circulation, find out how many unlocks, if there's not many in circulation, how much of those unlocks are going to occur, how much is going to be dumped on the market, because remember, supply and demand. If there's not many tokens in circulation, a load of tokens are going to get dumped onto the market. That's going to mean high supply, less demand, cheaper prices. So that's one thing that you can look at and be careful for. But one step ahead of that, guys, the experts. I'm getting a guy, a lovely guy, Marcel. I'm going to get him on the channel in the next couple of days. And he's going to give us a demonstration. And we're going to go hand in hand how my technicals work with his technicals or with his on-chain analysis, and then bring them together to paint a bigger picture and add thesis and weight behind what it is that we're analyzing. So we're going to have Marcel on very shortly. That's probably going to be tomorrow, actually, guys. So stay tuned for that. As far as experts are concerned, I've got a guy, absolutely amazing guy. I've met him before. He's from Canada, but he's attained financial freedom through crypto. And I'm going to get him on the channel. We're going to have a talk. We're going to have an interview. And we're going to see exactly what kind of information, what kind of tips he can give us to help us replicate us doing exactly the same thing, because that's what we're all here for, is financial freedom. So this guy's a fascinating guy. Who else have I got? I've got Jellicoe from Crypto Grit. He's going to be coming on in a couple of weeks. Jellicoe's great at gaming, so I'm rubbish at gaming. I don't know anything about crypto gaming. So the more experts that I can bring in, the more knowledge that you're going to get in space, and the more value that I'm going to bring to the channel. But the one that I'm really looking forward to, guys, and I don't know if it's going to happen yet. I have spoken to him, and I'll tell you something. Out of the half an hour conversation, I reckon I got about 3 seconds of words in, because I was just in awe. This is the most intelligent man that I've ever met or seen in the space. Like, I could listen to him for hours, but unfortunately I only got half an hour of his time. But I learned a lot within that half an hour. And I don't know whether I can get him on the channel, guys, but fingers crossed. I'm going to try my best. So Bitcoin, 89,894. Why do I think that Bitcoin hasn't bottomed? Firstly, we're going to go to the fear and greed index. Fear and greed index, we're in extreme fear. What happens every time that we're in extreme fear? If we just stick the max on there, extreme fear is down here, guys. You get a pump. Look where we are now, extreme fear. We are due a pump. So as far as the fear and greed index is concerned, every time it's fearful, historically, that's been the best time to accumulate. It's been the best time to buy. But has anyone got any capital left, or anybody fully in crypto? Because that's what the market's designed to do. Get you all into something, crash it down, make you feel like you capitulate and sell at a lower level, or you hold your bags and you just feel crap for a while. So fear and greed index, that's looking positive because it's fearful. That's positive. When it's greedy, it's negative because when it's positive, when it's greedy, that means the market needs to cool off because people's P&Ls are all in profit and it needs to rectify. Markets always need to rectify and end up in the same level as what they were in the first place. That's why you see trading patterns in the upside to the upside, guys. You see wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Now, that's a 5-wave move to the upside. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. That's a wave 5 to the downside. Now, if these are equal levels, guys, in a range, guess what? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move to the upside has made people profits. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside has completely rectified the market, put it in exactly the same place. So all the ones to the upside were the winners, the ones to the downside were the losers, unless they were shorted. So crypto fear and greed, it's always good when it's fearful. We always feel the worst when it's fearful, but that's always historically the best time to buy. And this is the indicator that I'm telling you guys. This indicator has picked the top of every single Bitcoin cycle, every single Bitcoin cycle. So this is the NUPL, this is the net unrealized profit and loss. And what this measures is people's profitability, their P&L, unrealized P&L within the market. And when you see this here, this is the Bitcoin price in black. This is the net unrealized profit. Do you know what net unrealized profit is, guys? So you've got a crypto exchange and you've got $100 in there. That $100 turns to $200, $300, $400, but you haven't cashed it in. That's your net unrealized profit. Other way around, guys, if you're in a loss, that's your net unrealized loss. Now, when does it become realized? It becomes realized when you cash it in. So the NUPL, you can see here, we'll go through the timescales. This is 2012. So the 2012 bull run, what happened? This went into euphoria. That meant that people's P&L were all in profit. Market can't sustain itself when people's P&L are in profit. Price needed to pull back. We had a bear market. Never guess what happened. We've come back into 2013 and 2014. Remember 2013 and 2014, guys? You had a big run to the upside, you had a pullback, and you had an even bigger run to the upside. So we got a double top on the NUPL. What did that signal? End of the bull market. Then you've got your bear market. Then this was the 2017. So 2017, it topped out here just before 2018. So it was December 2017 when it topped out. December 2017 marked by, guess what? Extreme greed on the NUPL. So we pull back, and anybody that's been in crypto for the last few years can remember this one. This was the 2021 bull run. What happened? NUPL hit extreme greed. What happened? Bear market. So where you can see Bitcoin now, you can see that Bitcoin is actually popping into optimism and anxiety. People are getting a little bit more fearful. It's popping into optimism, it's popping into anxiety, but it's not come up to extreme greed. It's not come up to euphoria. Bitcoin's come up to the euphoria stage. The unrealized profit and loss has not, guys. That needs to catch up. So although Bitcoin price is up here, profit and loss is down there as far as unrealized profit and loss are concerned. That's because people are fearful in the market. But when you do get a spike up into euphoria, that often signals, it doesn't often signal, it's signaled to every single bull cycle before. We're not there yet. We also look at the seasonality. So as far as not the seasonality is concerned, we also look at the time frame. So if I just zoom out on the weekly, so from the Bitcoin halving until the top of the bull cycle, that's this one. That's 79 bars. So that's 79 weeks. 152 bars is from the bottom to the top of the bull cycle. 152 bars here from the bottom to the top of the bull cycle. So we've measured 152 bars from the bottom to the top of the bull cycle. And that gives us an estimation of the 13th of October 2025. Guys, it's not an exact science. It probably won't play out the same. Has the last two cycles. Is it going to play out the same this cycle? How will it catch us off guard, guys? Because we have got a bit of wiggle room here. We've got time to pull back, and then we've got time for another pump. We've got time for a pullback. We've got time for another pump. Gains, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, is going to be limited in comparison to the in comparison to the altcoins. Once that rotation of capitals come out of Bitcoin into altcoins, out of dollars into altcoins, altcoins will start getting a surge. You'll get stimulus into the economy, not just from the United States, from China, from the UK. We're all waiting to stimulate our economy, but we need a weak dollar before we do that because we need to refinance our interest. So, unfortunately, these things have to play out, guys. It's taking a little bit longer than usual, but just don't panic. Don't panic. Watch what happens over the next few days. Things could get volatile. Things will probably get volatile in the next few days, but they'll go up, they'll go down, they'll go up, they'll go down until the market can make a decision. And when the market makes a decision, guys, the bull market is easy to trade. It is really easy to trade bull markets. So stay tuned to the channel because we've got lots going on, guys. We've got lots of experts coming on the channel. Get yourself on this Discord group, and it's getting quite packed now, this Discord group. It's completely free. I've done it free for a reason, to create a community so you can all get to know each other and talk about something that's in common. However, it is getting quite packed now, so there's a limited amount of spaces. So the first few that's going to get on here now, I'm going to end up stopping this after a while. I'm going to stop putting the link on there because it's getting a little bit too jam-packed. But there's lots of great people in there. Get yourself in there. It's one of the last chances that you get, and I will see you in the next one.